What's up, guys? And welcome to day 100 and something of my daily video log. If you're new here, welcome. This is me documenting my journey to bettering my life and essentially just sharing it with you guys. And yeah, like if there's anybody else like-minded who's trying to improve, interact, and yeah, that's essentially it. But today what I learned is you have to be well, you don't have to be, but this is my philosophy now, is you have to be very strict with your time when it comes to girls. And so I'll expand on that and what I learned today. I now have a schedule that I want to stick to, like when I eat, when I work out, when I do my work, right? And if I want to hang out with a girl, whether it's on FaceTime or a date, I have to take a chunk out of that schedule to book a date, right? So let's say I could do up to 9.5 hours of work a day based on the way I schedule my stuff. So let's say I want to go on a date that day. I can, instead of doing an hour and a half of work, I can cut that out one of the work blocks for a date or whatever it is. And essentially, if stuff goes out of that schedule, I can't just easily if a girl needs to change times, I can't just easily be oh yeah, that's fine, okay. I have a very strict schedule that I have to stick to. If we want to go on a date or do something, we have to book it in. And if we miss it, then yeah, I don't know. I can't just be flexible. I have to be very strict with my time. If you guys don't like that, then I'd love to hear why. But because again, I'm not saying I'm right. This is just me trying to figure out I'm still learning, improving my skill of socializing and dating. And so I have to learn all these things. But yeah, so for example, I'll give you an example today. I was gonna FaceTime this girl. We planned it out for 3:30. And then they ended up not being able to make it for 3:30 because the girl was not able to make it for 3:30 because she was stuck at work, so she could only make it at 5. And that's fine. There's no hard feelings, but then we have to reschedule. So I basically said all right, we'll figure out a time in the future. But I can't today because I have to work out and then I have to work on my business for the rest of the evening. So yeah, that's what I mean, being very strict with my time schedule, and that's one of the lessons that I've learned and something I'm going to implement into my life. And the last thing I'll say is, yeah, so I went on a date with that girl that flaked on me a few days ago. I actually went tonight, and yeah, in a way it kind of contradicts the whole schedule thing, but I haven't been on a date in a long time, to be honest. And I really wanted to go on a date because if you look back on my old videos, I was intentionally practicing celibacy for quite a while. I made a video on it a few months ago so I could just focus on work. And so it's just been a long time since I've been on a date. And I remember I went on a date one time while I was practicing celibacy, and I was so mad at myself afterwards because I just wanted to focus all in on my work. But anyways, it's been a long time since I went on a date, so I figured it would be good for me to go, it'd be healthy. So I went, and yeah, I just want to encourage any other guys who are struggling with that, who struggle with talking to girls or going on dates or attracting the women they want. One thing I'll say is I think it's important to just get a lot of data points. And I'm no like I don't get a ton of girls, you know, like I'm not some uh like some Riz god here, but like this, like I'm trying to improve my social skills and like my social skills with girls, right? And I just encourage you guys to get as many data points as possible. And what that means is like I feel like we're sort of like machine learning algorithms. And the more and more we can expose ourselves to a situation, the more experience we get, the more we understand it, right? So by interacting with girls and getting the minutes in, and it doesn't mean like sleeping with them. It means like anything. It could be like cold approaching. If you see a girl that you like, she could completely ignore you. It's fine. But that's a data point because you're feeding your brain data on interacting with girls, right? And it may not seem like a big deal at first, but it adds up over time. So like if you go and you cold approach a girl and she completely ignores you, you may think like, wow, it's a waste of time, but it's a data point, right? Maybe you keep doing cold approaches every single day, and then eventually you realize that you walk too close straight up to her. You're a big guy. You had a super monotone voice. You were kind of nervous, and that makes them scared. And so they're going to ignore you and walk away. And so you start to collect data points on how to, and you realize you shouldn't do that. And so I'm saying like you collect data points. So I'd encourage you guys to just go out there and like, if you're struggling with getting girls or going out on dates, like stop holding like an outcome to what you want to happen. Just go and interact and understand that you're collecting data, and your brain will naturally improve along the way. But yeah, guys, it's a messy video. It's late. I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not gonna put the stats up because it's just too late. It's like 12:30. It's way past my bedtime. So yeah. See you tomorrow. Peace. Thanks for watching.